Nah, I can't love a hoe, won't stress about a bitch that ain't giving me shit. I'm a made nigga, got on my ass and went and got some shit. B&B the T, that's on my gang, I'm never changing. Bitch was speaking on me, already bring the pressure behind that name. Nah, I can't love a hoe, won't stress about a bitch that ain't giving me shit. I'm a made nigga, got on my ass and went and got some shit. B&B the T, that's on my gang, I'm never changing. Bitch was speaking on me, already bring the pressure behind that name. I'm still a gang. Ain't shit changed, we on that same thing. You niggas be capping, say they try to.
Shout out to B&B.
Yeah, catch butt flagging. And Mike call my car, with pull your car. Instead of acting hard.
Rest in peace, JB.
Bitches get that jab, then they go snitching. Now my niggas, we ain't never switch. I get to the play, get to the bitch. They try to knock me out my pit. Fuck with Bobby, I be selling with me. Try me as likely, you go in the miss. Out of these fuck niggas.
Oh yeah, let's get it, baby. It's the No Longer Try podcast. We lit. Oh yeah, happy birthday to me, baby. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Speaking on me, already bring the pressure behind that name. I can't love a hoe, won't stress about a bitch that ain't giving me shit. I'm a made nigga, got on my ass and went and got some shit. B&B the T, that's on my gang, I'm never changing. Bitch, speaking on me, already bring the pressure behind that name. Speaking on me, already name, I swear that we gon' spin a bit. B&B, that be the gang, your brothers never.
Hey! Oh yeah, Facebook takeover, baby. Let's get it.
Too high to catch a body, 90 in the wind. Some of my niggas swing bowls and some of my niggas quick to say, bitch, we really get it in and we don't do no fucking plan. Ain't trust any man, cause any man can put you in the pen. Ain't trust any man, cause any man
they can put you in the pen.
Love a hoe, won't stress about a bitch that ain't giving me shit.
Rest in peace, Trey B.
Got on my ass and went and got some shit. B&B the T, that's on my gang, I'm never changing. Bitch, was speaking on me, already bring the pressure behind that name. I can't love a hoe, won't stress about a bitch that ain't giving me shit. I'm a made nigga, got on my ass.
I'm a made nigga.
B&B the T, that's on my gang, I'm never changing. Bitch, was speaking on me, already bring the pressure behind that name, chick.
Hey. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. You already know, man. Shout out to my brother Joe Leezy and my whole Fit First crew. You already know, man, what's going on. All gas, no brakes. Shout out to Queen City. If your car's not Queen City fresh, Chief said it stinks. Smells like truck butt. Truck butt. All right, let me see these monitors. Chief Rock is in the building. Oh shit. You already know his birthday vibes already. You heard?
Yeah, it was Chap's birthday. What's today? Son?
Yeah.
Happy born.
Yeah.
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 My cousin Kenny Slider.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, man. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody in the chats. Everybody on Facebook. Oh, yeah, man. We've been on Facebook in a while, man. Oh, we lit on Facebook. You heard? Hold on, let me check. I got to make sure. Let me see, Chief. Let me see if I did it right. I don't know if I did it right, Chief. I'm trying out shit today. It's my birthday. So then I want to. You good?
I don't hear nothing.
Oh, you don't hear nothing?
There we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, Chief.
Peace.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Happy born day to Trap. 60 years old today.
Yeah.
Trap 60th. You know what I'm saying? So
I got to see.
Y'all put 60 in the chat.
Oh yes, sir. It does. It says I'm live.
Put a 60 in
the
chat.
Facebook we lit.
60 in the chat and a birthday hat.
Rock is in the building. Oh shit. You already know. All right. Hey, shout out to everybody on Facebook, man. Y'all ain't been on the book in a minute, man. Yeah, I said, yo, let me try something, man. I've been working on this computer all morning, you know what I'm saying? I said, let me see if I can go on the book and on YouTube. Let me see if I can stream both. You understand what I'm saying? So, yo, shout out to everybody in the book right now, everybody on the book. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, yo, I gotta say, man, happy birthday to Pedro Sanders, man. Oh, that's my Gemini brother. Happy birthday to my brother Kava. You understand what I'm saying? Slev, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to Kav. You understand what I'm saying? These are my brothers, man. We've been celebrating June 10th, man. Our times we done had, man. Matter of fact, let me see if Kav's in the chat. Hey, can you call Kav?
Sliv's in the chat?
Yeah, Sliv's in the chat. Sliv's in the chat. Call. Yeah, I love you too, Sliv. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely too, man. Thank you everybody for the birthday love, man. I appreciate it, man. That shit is like, I really don't take birthdays like everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else takes birthdays like real serious. Like I see people take birthdays real serious. I don't take birthdays serious because I really never celebrated my birthdays because I was incarcerated for most of my life, and then I was in a cell, usually by myself, celebrating the birthdays. So it was never birthdays was. This is not really my cue. You understand what I'm saying? Hey man, first and foremost, man, happy birthday, my brother.
Happy. Good morning. Yeah, we just have to call and share the birthday love and see your shout out too. We're shouting you out as well.
You already know, man, Kav. You already know, Sliv, man. We done been through the worst. You heard?
Yeah, big 49, baby. How you feeling?
Nah, Trap 60, dog. Trap 60. It's Trap. Happy 60th. Happy 60th to Trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. No shit niggas been through. Niggas are like 60, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah, Kyle.
Hey, Sliv, I'm gonna go to his ribs for you. You heard Rib? I'm gonna go to his ribs for you, Sliv.
Yeah, fuck this shit up.
Yeah.
You know that motherfucker's the first motherfucker you gotta fight out Mike Tyson punch out.
Yeah, Glass Joe. Yeah, that. Hey, yo.
Man, take a shot for me, man. I love you niggas, man.
Man, love you too, Sliv, man. You already know, man.
Right, peace, bro.
Shout out to Kyle, man. That's my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I just want to say thank y'all for the birthday love, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man. And I ain't no 49, man. Don't listen to these dudes, man. This
is 60.
This is 40 years old. This is 40 years old.
I'm not, yo. Like, I know it's still gonna have a good time and shit, but I'm really mad I didn't get to do what I was trying to do because I had some shit for you, boy.
No, 50th.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for the 70th birthday.
Yeah.
Next year, the 70th Trap. 1 year is 10 years for Trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, man.
But since it's not happening, I want to tell you what I have for you.
What?
I had Yoli's in the chat. Oh, we're gonna have 2 cakes though for your birthday, right? We're gonna have your favorite cake or whatever, or what you like. You know what you like. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have one of those, but Yoli was gonna make a dick cake.
Oh,
and the whole party was gonna see if you was gonna blow it out. Pause. But we were gonna have a dick cake and pause. Trap's a team player. Trap would have played along with this shit. I think I had my money saying Trap was gonna put a candle out on the cake.
Hey yo, I love y'all guys, man. I swear to God, man.
So then don't stop there though. I had 2 other things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't contact them back. I know there's still love there and shit like that or whatever, but I had contacted Mike Clark a long time ago. And I told Mike, I said, pause, but I need a couple of guys to come in here and act like they're gonna dance for Trap.
Oh, hey yo, you guys, you just going to the.
We was going to the well with this.
Okay, they're going to the well.
But I was gonna stop because I was, MCing shit. I was gonna stop the niggas before they started dancing for real. Look, excited.
Hey yo, I swear to God, because I know how I would have acted.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would have turned it on you.
Yeah.
I would have turned it on you. I would have said, hey, this is a game party. I would have said, hey, team, rip them pants off. Yo, T.
Yo, don't stop there. I was gonna stop the dudes from dancing unless you was enjoying yourself. I was gonna stop the dudes from dancing, but then I was gonna have shout out to Yoli again. She gave me the phone number and the contacts and shit or whatever. But nigga, I had a line of big girls. Come out there dancing, nobody shaming nobody. But yo, the big girls are gonna come out dancing. The big mama,
the big mama,
yeah,
big mama.
I was like, big baby, yeah. Yeah, but we had some technical difficulties, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, man.
Celebrate trap. But I had shit lined up for you, my nigga. I swear to God.
This mother got it. He had a birthday slash karaoke slash.
It was going down. It was going down. This was gonna be epic.
Epic, man. This is crazy.
To see your face when the male dancers came out, though. But you wouldn't know what they was doing. You wouldn't know what they was doing. You wouldn't know what they was doing.
Them scrams coming in a mile away. You got to be kidding me, man. I would have seen them scram. Once I would have seen Mike Clark activated. You ever seen Mike Clark activated? Mike's not doing that duck dance.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck?
Becca said her stomach in all hurts from laughing. I know I got everybody laughing.
Hey, yo,
I was about to go crazy for Chat's birthday. I also wanted to do that. I'm not one of those friends that's favor for favor. But if you do shit for me or done something for me and I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to show my appreciation, but I was really going all out with that. That's why I was really upset. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you blew all your smoke. And I was like, what? I was like, I couldn't even say nothing to tell you, but
no, but before we go any little further, man, because this has been on my heart, it's been in my mind, and I want to speak on it.
Thank you too, Ms. Jackson. You was trying to help me out too. Yes, I did have a plan.
Right, but right now, this woman needs everyone, man. You know what I'm saying? She's a part of the No Longer Trap podcast chat. She's in here mostly every day, but right now she's fighting for her life. You know what I'm saying? And I need that prayers go off for Marcel King, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. She had the other day she had a brain
aneurysm.
Something happened in the head, bro. I was just talking to her. You guys know that.
Yeah, I know Marcel. That's my homie. Yeah.
And right now she's fighting for her life.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And we need her prayers, man. So I just want everybody, let's you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to I never prayed. I really kind of gave up on so much shit, bro. And it's like, it's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? How you could be talking to somebody one day and then the next day, man, you could be gone or you could be fighting for your life. Now, this woman was just on my chat and now she's in, bless you. And this woman is fighting for her life.
Yeah.
So I don't care what religion you are, what faith you got in, just give my sister some prayers, man. She really needs it right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that gonna give myself some prayers, because I know that if she was in this chat right now and she'd be giving the hearts and prayers to anybody that I be saying, she won't even have to know you. But I know how Marcel is. I know her heart. You understand what I'm saying? I seen so many times when I was at the powwow when she came and she just helped me put my tent up. You know what I'm saying? She taught me how to.
You gave it a big one too.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? There was so many times, she taught me how to put a fish on the hook. You know, I mean, to put my bait on, because last year, if everybody knows me, I used to fish, but I never used to like touching the bait. So last year, Marcel said, yo, you like fishing too much, you be out here you got to learn how to do this. And she taught me how to put the fish on the little worm, the little squirmy things on the hook. And man, I've been lost for words. I haven't even been I can't even fathom, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say, man. She needs our prayers, man.
Prayers for myself,
you know what I'm saying? That's all I can really, you know what I'm saying, touch on. She really needs our prayers. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Tay Harris in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all these. Tay. Hey, hold up, Tay. Tay, I seen you in that fucking pool. Did you see her on that on Facebook?
No.
Tay was at these girl parties, right? They was at this girl party. Tay, I guess they jump in the pool and they got a knock on. Tay was just in it drunk. I know she was drunk, and she was just in it. I don't know what she was doing. Tay, what was you doing?
She was flopping like a fish.
Yeah, I don't know what the object of it was to get the balls. Pause.
Yeah, thank you, Yoli.
Pause. You understand what I'm saying? To get that out of the thing, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Yes, we got you, Marcel. Yes, man.
Yeah, Yoli.
Thank you, Yoli.
The cake, but the party canceled anyway. Yoli, Yoli had to go. She went and got a BBL. She went to Miami. Yoli got a BBL. Yeah. So if y'all see Yoli out in the street, just be like, damn. I know, shout out to Yoli, yo. I hope you all right.
Hey, yo, you see how that life's so weird, man?
Yeah,
that should be crazy. Like one day, you could be, and another day you could be fighting for your life.
Yeah.
Why does all right, so I'm gonna get on to my shout out to my big brother Jumanji.
Yes, sir.
I want to get right into it. I want to talk about we talked about this before, but I had a great conversation with two older women yesterday. Shout out to Rosita. You understand what I'm saying? And I was sitting there and I was having this conversation, and I asked older women, what's a single mom, Chief?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already. I just need to hear. I need to know what's a single mom. Can y'all tell me in the chat what's a single mom?
A mother that's doing it, raising her by herself without no help.
A single mother is somebody that is raising their children by themselves with no help. That's a single mother. Am I correct on that?
Yeah. If
there's a difference between being a single mom.
Yeah, a single
and
mom.
I want people to understand that today. I want people to understand that today. I really want people to understand that today. There's a difference between being a single mom and being single. All right. This is how I'm going to say why. This is my interpretation. Now, being a single mom, right, is you left your baby's father, but he's still activated in the child's life. He's still taking care of his kids. You're a single mother. You understand what I'm saying? You see, there's a difference because I see it a lot. There's a lot of moms out here that are single, but the man's in the child's life. If the man's still in the life of the children and making sure that the children do, are you a single mom? I hate when women try to, I'm out here doing this. I'm a single mom. No, both of your baby's fathers help you out. Both of your baby's fathers make sure every Christmas, every birthday, every day they're at schools. If you're not, is that a difference? Yes. A mother like that does everything on her own. The father is not in the life. The father's nowhere in sight. She buys the clothes, the things. She's at schools. The fathers, that's when, see, is difference? I need to know, is that a difference? Shout out everybody on the book. Diddy? What are you talking about? Oh, Facebook is lit. Shout out to y'all, man. I ain't been on the book in a minute. Shout out to y'all. Come on over here on YouTube and tap in, man, and hit that subscribe button, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He did everything. All right, so I gotta come off this for a second. All right. Hold up. It's called co-parenting. Dad was here and did big. Exactly, yo. And when it's both parents, there is sinkhole moms when you do it dolo. I'm saying, is there a difference between a single mom and I need to, because I had two women tell me, yeah, there's a difference. When you don't got nobody help, when you got you're a single mother, when you have no help, when you got no help at all, you're a single mother. You understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't say, when you're going to meet somebody, you shouldn't say, you're supposed to say, if you have a baby's father that's baby's father's or and they're active, I believe you should say, I'm a single woman. I'm a single woman. Because when you say, oh no, I'm a single mother, I'm a single mother, you're signaling that you that I pocket dialed you. You hear me, Dad? Oh, all right. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Single mother. You do it your own, no help. Yeah, that's a single mother. That's a single mother, Miss Jackson. When you're doing it all yourself with no help, you're a single mother. When you go to a man and you're addressing yourself, I think that if you got an activated fathers in your life or a father, you're supposed to say, no, I'm a single woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm a single woman with kids. Yeah, their fathers are all activated in their lives. A lot of you women be screaming, oh, I'm a single mother out here. But your baby's fathers are all there for you. How are you a single mother? Your baby's father does. We're not going to get into who does the most, but what I'm trying to say is, come on. Can't defend Tanea Harris. You're still a single parent if the person only chooses to help when they want to help and all the time. You're still a single parent. Yes. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that a parent that's a father that's in the father. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a father that's in the child's life. That's what we're talking about. That's it. We ain't talking about nothing else but that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody on Facebook, man. Thank y'all for the birthday love, man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Come over here to YouTube, man, and subscribe now, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Go to No Longer Trap Podcast on YouTube and subscribe. You heard me? You're still a... Yeah, no, I agree what she said, Mecca. I definitely agree what she said. I definitely agree that she said that a person that's stepping in halfway, yeah, and you're doing all the work, you're still a single. You understand what I'm saying? You're definitely still single. You're single mother. You know what I'm saying? You definitely get that description. You definitely. Well, we got a special guest in the building, Chief. Chief, you're gonna be over here controlling the boards. Do this. I'm gonna wing it. Check it out, my wing saying. So shout out to everybody on Facebook checking us out right now, man. You know, man, I appreciate the support, man. Come over here to YouTube, man, and subscribe now, man. Let's do it. You heard?
Yeah.
Peace.
Hey.
You got a seat, bro. All right.
Okay. You gotta go figure it out, Chief. Figure them out where they at.
Yeah.
Pause.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This nigga's scared.
This is a certified hood classic.
Hello.
You motherfuckers.
All right. I'm on the air right now. I appreciate it, though. You heard?
All right. Without further ado, it's been a long time waiting.
Give me the headphones.
Peace, cousin.
Peace.
This is my cousin Kenny. Kenny Blaine's art on Facebook. Kenny Blaine's art on Facebook.
I'm so honored, brother.
King's Chronicles in the chat. You know what I'm saying? This is my fam for real. But we've been supposed to have him up here promoting what he does.
I know him.
What he got going on in the community. You know what I'm saying? All them things there. And he's here to also show off some of his work that he does.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I've been watching for a while, supporting,
and I appreciate it, man.
You need to set up a donate spot. You got a donate spot on there?
Nah, I have one, but it's like begging, and I don't like begging. I swear to God, I don't like begging.
I be telling Trap all the time.
He tells me all the time. I took it down.
The Cash App up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be watching. I be watching a lot of podcasts, and there's one podcast that he doesn't take donations for the same reason.
Oh yeah.
But it's not like that.
He was like, if you want to do it, but I'm not asking.
Yeah,
right?
that's how
that's how Trap is too. But I'm saying, like, Trap does all of this on his arm, out of his own pocket. Like, it takes money and shit to keep shit like this going and growing. You know what I'm saying? So
yo, you ready for this?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here, I got my L. I'm like, damn, can I smoke? Why the fuck did I just ask that question?
I don't know. If you've been watching this, you should know. Yeah. But Kenny, man, I've been wanting you on here too, because we've been always talking on here, man. I'm glad you're here today, man, and I'm glad for Chief to making it happen, because he's been telling you, he's been pushing it every day. He's been saying, I got to get my cousin on here. My cousin's coming through. And you here now. You understand what I'm saying? Because you do a lot, man. And I'm gonna let Chief.
I've been in the city.
Yeah. And I'm gonna let Chief go ahead and put your picture, and I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna sit over here and
make sure I'm right.
Yeah. So let the people know. They see the name Kingsman Chronicles up there, but let everybody know what that is and what that's about.
Yeah.
Like,
Kingsman Chronicles.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a little cartoon I started with on YouTube. Kingsman Chronicles.
I'm talking about Kingsman period, but
you
get there. You do both.
Kingsman Chronicles was a cartoon I was doing on YouTube, but it came from what I was doing in the community, Kingsman.
Yeah.
So I was doing stuff on the community, but I can draw. I'm very creative. So while I'm doing stuff in the community, I'm on YouTube and I see people doing little cartoons and stuff like that. So I just jump in it. Yeah. And I try to find some type of lane to have as the cartoon. So Kingsman Chronicles, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of stories, you know, dealing with Kingsman stuff. So if you go on YouTube right now, you'll see Kingsman Chronicles stories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's about. But Kingsman is definitely community work.
Right.
That I was involved with in my community.
But yeah, let the people know what the Kingsman was and how you came up with that. And the service that the Kingsman was for the community, or is?
Well, basically, when I got out of prison, I'm back in my community, but I was in my community. I was back in my original community temporarily to sell my mother's house. And it was taking a while to sell it because I was out in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? I'm originally from Newport, but I was living out in Connecticut. I had everything going on out in Connecticut, right? So I came back to Rhode Island to sell my mother's house. And I was going to leave Rhode Island, go back to Connecticut, because where I'm from in Newport, and I pretty much see it happening here in Providence too, is like a lot of blacks are leaving the community and moving down south and moving to California, and a lot of brothers are in prison. So the black community is shrinking. In Newport, where I'm from, we had something called the Rec Reunion.
Yeah.
I used to love going there. Yes.
A lot of people are familiar with that. Every 2 years, everybody, for those in the chat that don't know what the Rec Reunion is as far as Newport, read the chat, because for people that don't know what that is, anybody from Newport, born and raised or whatever, every 2 years, everybody's family comes back and has a big reunion at the same time.
Exactly. So
that's what that is. But go ahead.
The thing is, the Rec Reunion, it started at the Martin Luther King Center.
Yeah.
Right? Now, this Martin Luther King Center now is pretty much all white. Now, like I was saying on the post, I ain't got no problem with that. It's all white. The community has changed. But I was trying to bring kids in the community back in the center, and they shut me down for that. And down for the question. Trying to, I love question. Why did they try to shut somebody down that's trying to be positive for the community? For one, because I got a variety of questions around just that scope of what happened right there. Because go there. I'm glad you asked. I have to go there because I'm for the kids. Yeah. I'm for yo, because I know what destruction's like. I was a part of destruction, so I know what it's like, Kenny. So I have to. There's no way I can step around these questions, because when you go against the youth in my city, I'm coming after you. When I'm calling you out. I don't care what nobody else does in this city. I don't care about nothing else. But when you go against the youth, man, and people that are trying to help the youth, man, and it bothers me. You understand what I'm saying? You know why it bothers me? Because last night I sat there and watched the BET Awards, right? And I had dropped a tear, because you know why? Snoop Dogg got up there, right? And for 20 years, man, everybody been counting his football lead down. Guess what? He put 49 NFL players to the end. He changed 49 families' lives that had nothing. These kids nothing. Now they're millionaires. So I believe in people that are helping. Shout out to Rodney Dalzone, all of the community workers in our city, man. Everybody, man, that's working, man, that's trying to help our community. Kobe Dennis, everybody, man, everybody that's trying to help our community. Yo, I love y'all, man, because last night Snoop Dogg showed us and gave us hope to say all of us that are out here working, yo, we still got hope. We got to keep working. The job's not done. You got to keep going, bro. You can't stop, and you can't get deteriorated from no bullshit. You understand what I'm saying?
And when it comes to kids and doing things for kids in the community, you got to go all out. You can't cut all these programs. You can't, you know what I'm saying, be short in them. Because in Newport,
Kenny, we don't give out lighters here, man. Down our waist. Yeah, Chief, don't pop it off. You're giving it habit on losers sometimes. Now, let me take where you left off. All right. So yes, I'm kids. We need to pay attention to the kids and help the kids, because they're our future, right? Yes, they are. Me personally, I have no children. So when I got out of federal prison, it wasn't that I made it my job to help kids. It just became natural, because where I lived right at the park. So all the kids would always come around and gravitate on my porch. Mm-hmm. So I would be sitting on my porch with a whole bunch of kids around me all the time. Like, can I stop you? Where them kids at? Are they in jail or dead?
Good question. Most of them moved away. A lot of them are grown, but most of them moved away. Like I was saying, a lot of them are still in Newport, older kids. But I was living there, and I seen this King Center, and it was no longer involved with helping blacks in the community. So
hold on
that wasn't the reason why I went at them, though.
Yeah, but hold on a second. But to explain more what the Martin Luther King Center was, my cousin made a post and I watched and listened to the whole thing.
Yep.
But I just wanted to jump in and explain what the Martin Luther King Center was to Newport. It wasn't just a building that bared his name. A lot of families, black families,
depended on that building,
came up that building in order to the resources, all the shit that they had going on for the community, for kids, whether you was a member there or anything or any of that. They had programs that went from daycare, preschool. They had some crafts upstairs. They had basketball. They had all kind of stuff. Everything like everything.
Everything.
And it just
year after year after year, we was winning championships on the basketball teams.
Hey, yo, I'm not trying to sound not caring, but yo, they took away our whole Southside Boys Club. They did that. They took we've been going through that, and everybody in my city, what you're going through now with Martin Luther King, we've been going through. When they took away the Southside Boys Club, they took away everything for us to do. When there was no more Camp Davis, it's no more tournament. It's no more nothing. So I understand.
It happened up here first because you're dealing with more African Americans, so they have to crack down and cut down. So it might have happened here first, but it's happening everywhere. So when it happened there, I was trying to keep it alive. You know what I mean? I was trying to find some way to have the kids do things like take trips to New York, the hip hop museum, and have them write essays about it on the way back, and basically give kids an opportunity to mingle together, kids that don't know each other, and learn things about life, and be around positive adults that's filling them with positive things. And if they got negative things going on in their life, they have somebody positive to be like, nah, don't think about it like this. Think about it like that. Because that's what youth appreciate, when you give them the tools to think instead of think for them. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, kids, because they're growing, they're becoming men. So when you have the ability to give them the tools to think for themselves, that is how you raise a kid. You understand what I'm saying? You give them the choice, and let them know the consequences.
Now, Kenny, the thing is, I need to ask you, I don't know what happened with the Martin Luther King Center in Newport. We don't know the logistics of what happened, but you're saying that they just took the center from and see, this is where I don't know what happened.
We're not just saying they just took it, but like it gradually got to where it's at right now. What they was in the community in our time coming up and before us is not what it is now. And I don't know who's running it, who's doing what. I'm not critique or bash or whatever, but I'm just saying, I know they still got the daycare program, right? So but I don't think me personally, I don't think that that's just enough for, as far as that community and the black people that still exists out there with a lot of our families are still there, younger cousins.
But there's probably white families out there that need that place too.
So we don't want to. They give out canned goods and they have a daycare and they have some other program where they help kids with flutes and stuff. We as Kingsmen, we had a community group. I just thought of this thing and had like almost 50 dudes come in one room one day. Because I was sitting in the house thinking, I was like, man, there's a lot of men, but there's no unity because everybody fighting with each other. Now I'm in the community and I'm like, dang, I really don't have beef with hardly nobody. So I said, so what I did was I went in everybody's inbox. It took me like an hour. I must have hit up like 70 something dudes. And I said, yo, can you just meet me, please? It's very important. I got to talk to you. So I came to where I had this meeting and the room was packed.
Oh my God.
There was like 50 dudes in this room.
But nothing
so listen, there was like 50 dudes in this room. So when I came up the stairs and I came in, I was like, oh shoot, I didn't expect that big of a gathering. It was a lot of her because you got to understand, a lot of beef was in that room.
Okay, stop.
This one had beef with this snitched on this. So when I came in there, dudes was like, yo, why you got me here? Yo, why you called me? You didn't tell me. I was like, yo, calm down. Let me speak, please. Let me speak. So it got quiet. And everybody was looking at me. And I said, I know people don't get along with some people in the room. If you got a serious problem,
leave.
Go outside and handle it. I got something to say. And it was quiet. Your little petty beef and da-da-da-da-da-da. Let me say something. I said, we all in this community, divided, fighting, beefing, this one sleeping with this one. I said, listen, imagine if we all put our minds, money together, what we would have.
Facts.
If you don't get along with him, you work over here, let him work over here. You ain't got to see each other, but the submission is getting. So when I was talking, everybody started going in their pockets, pulling out money. I said, nah, put your money. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, we could put our money together so everybody, because drug deal, everybody, I could have walked out of that room like 6,000, 7,000 that night.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
but I was like, yo, put your money away. That's not what I'm here for. I'm trying to bring us together to do stuff in the community. You know what I'm saying? All these rappers and all that, we can do shows here. We can build Rhode Island up.
Up, yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
As a whole.
We tugging and fighting.
Yes.
You got a problem, go outside and handle it. Let us work.
Let's work,
let us work.
Let the people that want to work stay in the room and work. Let all you clowns that want to argue and fight over little, go outside and go wrestling. Go do something.
So
let us work. We got nothing.
Yep. So after my cousin got through all the melee and trickled down to the people that he had was with, the idea and everything of the Kingsmen and doing shit in the community and stuff or whatever, I know my cousins tried to bring it to the Martin Luther King Center, naming it.
Right.
Part of the name Kingsman has to do with the Martin Luther King Center.
Right.
In the community. So they told him that they didn't have room for what he was trying to do.
They don't even have room for the janitor.
Yo, they don't like us to unify.
Sorry.
They don't like us to unify, Kenny. And nothing we do they like us? And see, and I'm going to take this back to prison. Now, BZ, you were witness to this. When we unify in prison, what what happens? When we form up and say, we don't, they lock us up, bro. They lock you up when we're just wanting to just talk about the badness that's happening to us, and then they lock us up
and then charge you with inciting a riot.
Yes, and they punish us. They punish us for togetherness.
Yes.
For togetherness, they punish us. Am I right, BZ?
That's what they do right now in Cali.
So I hear what you're saying.
You know what Cali's going on right now?
Nah, I don't even know.
All the immigrants are coming together like we ain't going nowhere.
Right. But where was they when we was beefing? Let me interrupt you. Where was they when we was rioting? That's all I was saying. Where was our flags? We didn't have no flags in Africa where we was at. Where was they? When we was having million men, that's when it took the Million Man March to have everybody's attention. But blacks been marching for years, bro. Where were they at? I'm not saying that. We'll get down with them. It would be smart too.
Yes, it
would. You
would.
understand what I'm saying?
It would.
If African Americans come together with the Spanish, there's no stopping us.
Ain't no stopping us.
No stopping us.
No stopping us.
Oh my God.
That's a strong ally.
I admire them because look what they're doing here. Like they got unity. We've been to jail. We all been to jail. We see what they do. When they come there, they don't even have to know each other.
They all get sweatsuit
and they have everything.
Came together as one.
If I don't know you and you come through.
We want your sneakers. We're trying to take what you got. We're scheming out what you know how it is, BZ. And I seen this on a TV show one time, and it was wrong because let me tell you something. When a Spanish guy comes in prison, long as he's not a child molester or he's right, I don't care. He could be the weakest Spanish dude ever. You're not touching him. You're not touching him. For one, you're not touching him. And everybody that say, "Oh no, you will not." And once he gets to that community over there, you will not. And if you do touch him, there's a consequence. You might touch him. but there's a consequence. You understand what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying. You understand? Once we unify with the Spanish people, yo, it should. And I didn't know that was going on like that, BZ. You understand?
Could you imagine that power?
Yes.
Oh,
God, the National Guard. Like, oh, you ain't gonna march. He's not talking National Guard.
And it's crazy because I got transferred to a prison. I was in Connecticut when I got transferred out, and they shipped me to a building called Northern Correction, which is the Supermax out there. And they sent me out there with a Supermax. Now they put me with all the Spanish guys.
Better now.
Can I shout out to the Latin Kings, man? Yo, them brothers took me under their wing. They gave me soaps, didn't fuck with me. Once they found out I was good money, yo, I swear to God, man, I got a shout out to City. You understand what I'm saying? All my fives out there. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, I swear to God, them brothers out there, they were so unified when I came. Yo, they was getting me stuff in my cell and I didn't even know how. You understand what I'm saying? And I started believing in that. And they taught me something. They taught me that, yo, when a brother comes to jail, yo, we gotta stop looking at him as a food, because that's how we look at him. You understand what I'm saying? If he's not a part of who you are and your people around you, we'll go, nah, man, he's a weirdo, and leave him alone. And then we let him go out and stray into the jail, and other people snatch him up, they rape him, they extort him, they whatever, if he's not strong enough. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happens inside the prison systems. You understand what I'm saying?
Federal Max. I was in Federal Max, and I learned the science of separation in prisons. You have this gang, this gang, this gang. In the federal institution, they had me in Raybrook, upstate New York, and they had me in a holdover. But I seen the separation. That's the only way they can control the jails, if they keep us all separated. Yeah. Could you imagine in the prison if everybody was on one thought process, is one unit?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. They'd have trouble. They'd have to increase security.
Yeah.
They'd have some serious trouble.
I love when I see blacks unify. And I'm not racist. There's nothing about me racist in the world. But I'd love to see us unify, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and I want to stray off topic, but stay on topic. Yo, I want to shout out Gorilla, Glorilla. Yo, sister, you represented blacks so proudly last night at the BET Awards, and I thought so down to you until I seen you perform. I seen the way you talk. You was so, I never knew you had that class in 100. And I should have known you was a sister, and I shouldn't be doubting my queens. But when you show me some characteristics, is that a good word? Did I use that term? Yeah. When you show me character of a you understand? Could you know what I'm trying to say? I don't want to dog her, but because I want to give her a prop. But you know what I'm trying to say. Then I go, as soon as I see she's gonna perform, my first thing was, oh my God, here she goes. She's gonna disrespect us on TV.
She ain't sexy, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, nah, man, shout out to Sexy Red. Don't do that to Sexy Red, BZ. Don't do that to Sexy Red, BZ. Coochie. Nah, but if y'all ain't checked it out, go check out Glorilla's performance.
She's the only CMG artist I like.
But one thing I didn't like about her yesterday, one thing that you didn't miss to getting a 10, baby, from me. Yo, you didn't shout out CMG. You didn't. That Yo Gotti was sitting right on the side of you. Yo, Glorilla. Yo, that man made you, man. That man gave you a shot. Now everybody can say what they want and say, yeah, she was gonna blow anywhere else, but she wasn't. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that.
I know that. Because she was with Doubt first.
No,
she should have stayed with PRE. I know he did, but she left before that happened.
Nicki Minaj.
That's some inner city Memphis stuff where we don't gotta go there.
Who's the dude that put her on?
Before you come over here so I can give you something.
Huh?
For your birthday. Come in. I wanted to say, sit over here. I gotta give you something for your birthday.
Happy born day, King. Come on, man.
Right in front of the camera?
No, the camera's okay.
Oh, the camera's
I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna turn it out. That's not on.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Hold up, let's give it now because it's
clicks.
Delay.
Bing, bing, bing.
You got some gay shit.
Here you go. Oh, he just came on the side. You got to move over a little bit. There you go.
It's gonna come in. It got a whole delay.
Hey, how you disappeared? Wait a minute.
I want to give my big cousin something for his birthday.
All right.
What are you? I ain't gonna touch you, boy.
Shots here.
I don't like that. Oh God. Yo, this guy.
Oh, you gotta try my
Boy, yo, and let me tell you guys.
I thought it was a dildo.
Let me tell you about this, right? The girls are sitting there looking like, yo, I wanna check this out. Yo, this is gonna be in jail. Yo, I'm telling you what.
Trap got the biggest.
Chop that up. Oh. Chop a quarter up, man.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna chop up my ALP. I'm gonna chop up onions that he snuck out the kitchen. I'm gonna chop up some vegetables, microwave the meat up, mix some sauce.
You should have the cook-off.
Have a nice bowl.
A long time ago when.
Hey yo, wait till you get a tour though. When you see Trap's little his little stash back there, you're gonna have a flashback to your son.
Why you still make the bowls? You still make. Yo, keep it on. This is one bowl I gotta try to make because I still ain't taste nothing like it. Gotta crunch up some Doritos in there. I'm gonna make me a nice bowl.
Yeah. I don't eat anything.
I made a nice chili bowl.
I didn't do no fed.
That's what
I did no fed bid. I ain't never did no super long ass bid either. I never did more than a year. But I tell you what, everything or anything I ate in there, I will not and do not eat out here on the set. I can't. I don't do it.
I don't know why.
The only thing I still fuck with is some boiled eggs and some oatmeal.
For your birthday,
These dudes used to walk the yard with fried rice. Egg rolls. You used to be frying stuff.
I'm not eating no food.
No, that was that
somebody made a bunk that been
and put it in the plug and put it in the bowl.
A bunk that been around for 200 years and had a million bodies on there. You're not gonna turn that bunk. You're gonna turn that bunk to a griddle. I'm not eating nothing off. Not eating nothing off.
Oh, you see that shit? What they be doing on the fence?
Yeah. Hell yeah, they be doing some wild shit that I don't think we doing. Hey yo, but
that's a dip. That's what I wanted to build.
We was trying to touch the camera and I messed up the camera, so we're going on non visual. This is all audio right here. So we ain't gotta go nowhere. We still lit. You heard? You know what we look like. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see that AH, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Kenny, man. Back to what we was. Let's get a wrap up on that because I really believe that we can help as a whole. Because let me tell you something. Rhode Island is really a big. It was small, but we are big and we'll form as one. And I think that if we go to the people that are controlling the Kingsman place in Newport, and we get because there's a lot of white people, Spanish people out there. It's the ethnicity.
He said it the right way.
He said it the right way, man. I got it in my podcast, in my own glossary.
He got a glossary.
You know what I'm saying? But check it out. I think that if we all get the ethnicities together, right?
I'm gonna tell you,
we all
stopped it.
Huh? They can't stop that.
No.
They cannot. If we all go out there as one.
I'm talking about when I said they stopped it. I'm talking about my movement because exactly what you're saying and trying to do. I'm gonna tell you how they stopped it. Basically, I was in the city doing all this Kingsman stuff. Boom, 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 boom. In the middle of the Kingsman stuff, I'm going through a separation with my ex. And at the same exact time, I get arrested for assaulting a dude, right?
Oh, man. So they use that against you.
They shut everything down behind that. That's what I'm trying. Because you know where I'm going. So let me explain to you. So I'm doing this Kingsman thing, okay? And got arrested. Now, when I'm doing the Kingsman, I'm the Kingsman of, I'm the president. At this time, I have no arrests, doing nothing wrong, nothing illegal. I'm an artist. I sell art, and I have a business. So I'm in Newport, out of prison, at a place where the police hated me, okay? A small town. So every day when I'm going to the store, I see them a lot. But I think I'm protected because I don't do that stuff. So you can look at me mad and all you want. So at this time, I'm doing this Kingsman thing. I got a vice president. I got a treasurer. I got a secretary. All these men, one worked in the school with kids. One was a janitor. They all had great jobs and did nothing wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm running this group, we're doing cookouts, we're donating to shelters, we're doing all this positive stuff. On Martin Luther King Day, I got pictures of it. I gave a speech. I gave a half an hour speech. I was the main speaker that day. And it was organized by Miss Victoria Johnson. Miss Victoria Johnson was the president, the principal at Rogers High School. She was a black woman, the only black principal
that's ever been. She's the only black principal that's ever been at Rogers?
Ever in Newport. And she didn't retire. She went to coach NCAA basketball, major. And took the girls to the championship. All right? She now lives outside of Newport in a nice area, in a big house. Her car garage has an apartment above it. That's how big her house is, right? So she contacted me and talked me into starting this Kingsman stuff. Because I had businesses in Newport. I'm on Thames Street, the only black man with a business. I had an art gallery business, and I had a soft ice cream place called Snowbows. I created the name and everything. So I'm running these businesses. So she was like, you need to do more stuff for the black community and da-da-da. That's why I called those 50 men in that room. It was her constantly talking, you need to do something, da-da-da. So that's when I called them in the room and started the Kingsman. Now I'm doing a speech at the junior high school. I got the police there protecting me. Look, I got the principal,
Why do you need protection for one?
Let me finish. All the city leaders are all sitting in the chair. The senators, all of them, all the leaders, Rhode Island leaders were there. And I was on stage and I was like, look, I used to be that guy. I turned around and looked at all of them. Yeah, I used to be stealing and doing all that stuff. Yeah, that was me. I don't do that anymore. But what's good about that, I can talk to the people that are still trapped in that life. That's the difference between
me and you, yeah,
and all of you.
Yes.
Everybody started clapping.
Yes.
I said, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking to make something happen. Let's work. I had to stand there. So I'm in the school talking this, ready to do those community stuff. Boom. I get arrested. Because I get into a situation with Darren Peeling. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I get into a situation with him. So I'm gonna let that pause. I'm gonna get a little deep right here. I'm gonna let that pause. I'm gonna get a little deep right here.
I'll read my phone.
Darren Peeling, you did time with him.
Yes.
All right. Me, I know Darren Peeling since I was a little kid. I know him all my life. The thing about Darren, he was very good friends with my cousin. Derek Anderson.
Shout out to DA.
Yes. Derek is a little older than Daps. So what happened, Daps is Darren's name. What happened, they got into some stuff, got caught. My cousin snitched on him. You know what I'm saying? I stopped talking to my cousin for years for that. I had a talk with Daps about it. He was like, man, long time ago, da-da-da. I believe he even said I talked to him as squad.
Let bygones be bygones, basically.
So at that point, in my heart, I still didn't talk to my cousin because I'm from the street, bro. I don't deal with snitches. If you're my brother or not, that's who I am in the street.
Yeah.
Yo, nah, I don't play that. Nah. So boom. When I get into that situation with him, fortunately, I'm not. Now I'm gonna explain to you. I didn't go to I went to the HCI. Been in. I never did time. Yeah, I did time for the first time in federal prison. Yeah. They sent me way up
in the rocks.
Listen,
you went to the moon.
I didn't know one person. So when you coming into this prison, I was in a federal max, the highest, because I had open cases here. So in the feds, if you have, I'm gonna let y'all know, if you have any open cases, I had an open case at Fall River. I said, man, I'm never going to Fall River. They can look through me forever. I'm never going out there. Got caught up and boom, they put me in a max until I got that court situation dismissed. So I sat down with the lady. She said, look, you got to be in here until you handle that. Now, what I would do if I was you, write them a letter. They have so much time to come get you. If they don't come get you, they have to dismiss it. I sat in the max for a year and a half waiting on them. But in that time, I'm an artist, right? So when I first came in the federal prison, I'm like, yo, because I never been to prison. I've been in, you know what I'm saying? So they opened this big gate and there was this big track. And inside the track, you had a baseball field, a football field.
You went to a pen.
Yeah.
You went to a real pen.
A pull-up, a workout, a basketball. So when I came in there, you hear the noise. Everybody, when us three walked through that gate, all that went to a silence. And everybody in the prison was staring at us walking through the yard. I was like, yo. And the jail said, you go to building 203, you go to 305. So the two dudes I was with, we all separated and walked into our buildings, right? So I walked into this building, it was packed. People on the second floor hanging over the rails, tattoos all on their face, da-da-da. And the jail dude came up to me and he said, you're in room, da-da-da. I walked down there, right? Went into the cell. I forget his name. He from Providence. Check this out.
Yeah, because they tried to put you right with Rhode Island dude.
Yeah. So I went in the cell and he was sitting at the table. It'd come to me. His name. It'd come to me. And he was like, yeah. He was just put your stuff on the bunk. He was like, yeah, where you from? I said, Newport. He said, what? He said, I'm from Providence. He said, who you know? So I started naming my family. He knew all my sisters, everybody. He said, look, put your stuff up there. Let me take you around the yard. I want to introduce you to a few people so you good ahead. You
got to introduce you to the car.
Right. So what he did, I walked outside. Now I'm walking out. I feel comfortable. I'm good. So he was nice and diesel. So we walked out the yard. He introduced me to the leader of Chicago, the California. Pause. All these, pause. All these other
he was a pause king too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Me, right? So all these leaders of the cars, they knew who I was good. But how I was making money in there, I was drawing for the tattoo artists. They loved me. So in all the cells, everybody came to me for the art. So I was good. They tried to move me out of there, and I was like, nah, I want to stay here. But yeah, that's that. So I just been through a lot of violence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I come back to Newport. I know how to use that knife very well. I've been around it for years. But in Newport, you don't need it. I found myself sleeping with the knife still too when my girl was like, yo, babe, you ain't got to do that. Like, come on. I'm still, because consciously, like, I'm ready to go. You understand? That was my mind. Yes.
Did you tell these people that when you was on that stage giving that?
I didn't have
so
to.
They didn't know that.
They didn't have no idea about
They didn't know that.
They just think I'm just a quiet artist, non-violent guy. But I went through some trauma. Like, I seen blood, helicopters come stabbing a lot for years. You know what I'm saying? So, and they get put back to Newport and you don't see it. And it's like, oh, it was weird.
Did you learn how to draw in jail?
I learned how to paint. I always could draw. I never knew how to paint in jail. Because in jail, you got to pay for them to send you the brushes and the paint. And I couldn't afford to do that. But I would always sketch and draw for artists. Tattoo artists on paper. Okay. So when I got out, I used to play chess in the art room. So I used to watch a lot of people that could afford to have paint. And I was always watching like, dang, I could do that. So when I got out,
got the paint.
Yes. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story.
Meaning.
Came through for the born day.
Yeah.
Can't forget you, King. I see.
All right, my nigga.
All right. I'll holler at you later, bro.
You already know, brother.
Yeah, so when I get into that situation, unfortunately, he found out that way. You understand what I'm saying? And was put in the hospital. And I was like, the reason why I had to do that, because my right arm, when that happened, and still to this day, I have no strength in it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go head up with you. I'm not trying to poke nobody. I'm going to fight. If I lose, you got me. You know what I'm saying? Especially someone like him. I've known him all my life. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to do that. I'd rather go heads up. You got me, you got me. You got me. I'm not trying to take your life. But right now, at this point in my life and time, I'm walking around with one arm, bro. I'm not trying to fight nobody. So when that happened, I'm back up trying like, yo, trying to walk away. And he came at me and swung. Now, bro, I'm sorry. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not asking for this fight. You brought it to me. You understand? Now, peep game. Paperwork.
Good old black and white.
Proof. You understand what I'm saying? Because I understand you did time with this man. And I understand a lot of people in Newport came up with this man. I came up with this man years. He a good, solid dude. I'm thinking he's a good, solid dude. I'm thinking. You understand what I'm saying? We done things together. He never helped me with the Kingsman. I tried to pull him in it. He was like, now I'm going to do this. So I was like, all right. So basically, this paperwork, now, we ain't got no visuals. I'll come back, or I'll even leave a couple of copies for the group. But I'll leave some paperwork of this man basically saying, oh, this dude stabbed me. Said my whole name. I'm going to the hospital. Damn it. Then when he went to the hospital, he's saying more stuff. Now, this is the thing I want to say.
This looks like a movie script.
Yes, this is the thing I want to say. Now, I just gave him my paperwork. Now, let me say the document, just in case anybody want to look it up. The court document is reference 23-15835-AR. 23-15835-AR. So basically, it says here, upon arrival, I activated my body-worn camera, Sergeant Horn, and I spoke with the victim, Darren Peelan, in the trauma room. Peelan stated that he was stabbed by Kenneth Blaine in front of 2 Point Pine Ave. Peelan stated,
motherfuckers.
Peelan stated that he wished to pursue charges. Sergeant Horn provided the information to responding officers. Now, this is a street dude. Now, when this first happened, I ran away on some, even though I'm not in the streets no more, I ran away on some da-da-da-da. So what happened was I immediately called his aunt. Check this out. His aunt was on the porch, the lady that he was talking to. Guess what she says? Oh, he called the police, then he called the ambulance, and he's on the way to the hospital. Oh my gosh. Now I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go to work. The cops are now looking for me. What am I gonna do? Turn myself in. So I called the police. They came and got me and arrested me. All right? That's what happened. It's in the paper. It's a fact. Right? And he goes on to make more statements. Now, this is the thing. He was in an incident with somebody out on the hill before. The dude copped out. Darren got paid. He tried to do that with me.
Victims fund?
Yeah. He tried to do that with me. But I'm like, nah, bro. I'm going all the way. I'm doing things in the community. Let's go all the way. And if you claim to be a street dude, you shouldn't show up to court to testify against me, right? So that's what I was doing for the last 2 years. Going back and forth to court like every other month. Back and forth to court. And I knew he wasn't going to show up. But the lawyer's trying to get me to cop out to 2 years. I'm not doing 2 years. I'm expecting him to go down to like a month, a year and a half. No, I'm not doing 1 day. And guess what? I'm not taking probation either. And I got a probation officer. Guess what? You got to do your job, bro. The probation officer was upset. Till it was dismissed. He was trying to talk me into taking 2 years. You ain't for me, bro.
But Kenny, my thing is this. The moral of the story is, like you just said in the gate, you was doing things in the community, right? And guess what? You thought you was faced up against a street nigga, and you got put in a street situation, right? And you reacted in a street situation, and now you're saying that it's crushing your ability to help kids of a quick decision you made, thinking that you're dealing with a street dude. That's what you're basically saying, that bad decision making right there.
In that area.
Help diminish what he's able to.
Because listen, check this out, Trap. So further on, as we're going on and I'm going to court, some calls was made, and I found out he's doing work for police. So I'm like, now wonder they're prosecuting me. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of him. Yeah. On a 3-way call, I'm not going to say no names, so I found it out. He's doing things. So basically, he's an older man that's been to prison. He don't want to go back. And the police, what they'll do, please listen up, everyone. If you've been to prison, you're older dude, the police will let you stay free if you will cooperate. You will get out the box for free because your cooperation will put 10 times as much as people as him in there. So that's the system. That's how it works. That's what they're doing. So right now, as it is day, there's several people out there that are cooperating. They're free. They work, smoke weed, they do everything you do. Pay attention. My suggestion is get out the game, bro. Find a profession.
And that goes
Find
back
your talent.
That goes back to that, Kenny. That goes back to like one of my main things is, you gotta understand that, one decision you make can change your life.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And Kenny, you're on a path of success, and you ran into you're not thinking. I understand 100% where your mind's at. You're not thinking. For one, you was trying to. From what you told me and from what my brother told me when it happened was you was trying to dumb down. You was never trying to be the aggressor in the situation. And your cousin sat here and spoke that for me off the top. But what I'm saying is, see how that you could be forced to do something. So when I see somebody, this is why you can't back people in the corner. This is why you can't back people in the corner, because some people will run. Some people would have ran.
I'm gonna run, bro.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna run.
You understand what I'm saying? But
protect myself.
And can you see where the people at the Kingsman now looking at you different?
That stifled a few things for my cousin as far as conversation.
Of course.
But I'm just saying. I don't. If y'all here starving people, I don't want you messing around with my kids.
Exactly. People are looking at that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That affected his pockets.
Yeah.
Yes. So listen. Of course I understand.
No, that affected his pocket, but ultimately he affected his own pockets.
I'm talking about
you ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
I didn't make no money off Kingsman all the years I was working. Now
I'm not talking about money over that. I'm talking about.
And then, so when he said affected my pockets, I was donating all that time.
I'm not talking about pockets profit from no Kingsman shit. I'm talking about them other jobs you had and with relationships with other people. You know what I'm saying? That you could have been doing other shit.
Oh yeah,
was worried about
it
that.
It grew into something. Yes,
know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yes.
But I look at it as I don't look at it as I look at it as the.
What did you learn? What did you learn out of that whole ordeal? What's the prime thing that you learned out of all of that? Because I can tell you what
this?
I know you got.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. So I'm in there and I'm doing all this community stuff.
Hey,
right?
Hold on. I want you to hit the record button on that, Chief. When I want to hear his answer because when he gets ready to speak, hit that record button. You ready, Unc?
Yeah.
Go.
So I was doing all this community stuff, like buildings, and I had a lot of agencies working with me, popping up, showing up. When I was going through
hold up. Here's that right here. Hold up. Hold on, Dap. Hello, Dap.
Yes.
All right, he's right here. He can hear you, Dap. You can hear him, Dap.
Yes.
So what's going on, my nigga?
What's going on? I'm about to post the paperwork. Let it explain itself.
That's why I want to hear. What's up with this bullshit paperwork, bro?
Oh, you'll see it.
Paperwork that this nigga have in mind.
You'll see it. I just put out the code. You can look it up.
Here's the thing, my brother. We're not friends. We're enemies, nigga. If you had paperwork, you should have put it out there a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying, my dude?
I do what I want to do. Keep going. I do what I want to do, but keep going.
All right. No, like I said, I know you don't got no paperwork.
You work with the police, bro. I shouldn't even be talking to you. You work with the police. Talk about that. Talk about how you setting people up for guns in Providence. Let's talk about that. You setting people up for guns in Providence. Let's talk about that. Yeah, you at that age, you ain't trying to go back. Look at the paperwork. You talking to the police. I'm gonna be quiet because people don't want to hear arguments. Speak, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is What I'm saying is hold on, Dap. What I'm saying is I want you to speak about facts, something that you know. I don't want you to speak about some guns or something that because that's irrelevant. You ain't gonna say that. That's throwing. I want to let him throw dirt on your name. That's
exactly.
That's factual.
We got facts right here.
Yeah, let's do it facts.
Let's leave all that alone. I'm gonna speak about the paperwork.
Yeah. Show paperwork. Get a nigga that said that.
It's right here.
Come see it personally.
He's hurt.
Find somebody to say that set them up, nigga.
He is hurt.
And have them do that in front of
Street
me.
dude, I got paperwork.
Or on the phone in front of me, my nigga. Because you won't get no one to do that unless you pay them, you bitch ass nigga.
See? Listen. Yeah.
See? What he's saying. No. That's what people get. They get mixed up when a person says something like that's what I tell somebody. Bring somebody in front of me that I put in jail. Show me that somebody I put in jail. Once you show the black and white and proof, then you can call me a rat. Other than that, you can't go on no assumptions of what somebody else is saying. Is that facts, Chief?
Yeah, that's facts. You came to my house, you got your ass dusted, and you stabbed me in my back, you bitch ass nigga. That's why you're running around and you're looking for sympathy as if you're the victim, nigga.
You sound upset, bro.
If I was a rat, your ass would be in jail, you bitch.
Hey, you sound upset. I got the paperwork though. I'm not talking nothing else but the paperwork.
You got the paperwork. How come you're not in jail, nigga?
For what? Because for going to trial? What are you talking about? Not in jail. For what?
Are you on bail?
No.
Are you on? So how? That's what I'm saying.
In jail for what? Wait, calm down. First, calm down. You're upset because we got paperwork on you. Calm down. Calm down. I know you're upset because we got paperwork on you, bro. You got to calm down.
Yo, they tried to get me to go to court. You know I was not.
You didn't go, but you released statements to the police. That's the same thing as snitching, bro. You cannot hide that. I have paperwork, bro. What are you talking about? It's in the paper. You talk to the police.
All right, so
even though you didn't go to court, you still talk to the police. I know Trap is with you.
I'm not. Yeah, no.
I understand what I'm saying.
Nigga, if you show me some fucking paperwork,
there you go.
Let me see it.
Yeah, now he wants to see it.
No,
there you go.
That's what I'm saying.
The paperwork been in here. Now he wants to see it.
No, you've been sitting over there. You've been sitting over there with this. That's what I'm saying.
Read the paperwork the whole time. Now he wants to see it before he called you.
No.
After he called you.
No. I
read it.
I was going to see
it. He probably made that phone call if he made the paperwork.
He don't know already. Hold on.
He probably wouldn't even made that call if he read the paperwork.
Hold on. Hold on. But let's get to this, then, man. You're sitting there talking. If this was some real paperwork, and you would be sitting there going, yo, I ain't got nothing to say here.
You did say that.
All right. All right. So.
For nothing, nigga. All you got is police paperwork, a police report. You got my aunt's statement because you stabbed me in front of my aunt, in front of my house.
Your aunt that said I ain't got nothing to do with it.
In front of my house. You got those reports, nigga. Those are police reports. You don't got a statement from me, nigga. I don't make statements, nigga. I get payback. Understand that.
The statement's in the paperwork, bro. Sorry. I went to court. I'd rather go back with you. If you get me, you got me. But I'd rather not go to court, bro. You had me going to court. Daps, calm down, bro. You had me going to court. I rather took it to the streets. You took it to court, bro. Why you screaming and all this toughness because we on air, bro? I would have rather had taken it back to the streets, bro, instead of going to court.
All right, the cop saying this is a narrated statement from the police. The police stated on July 9th, 2003, I responded to a situation at approximately 1900 hours to begin speaking with witnesses in a incident involving Darren Palin and Kenneth Blame. Lieutenant, I don't even know this lieutenant's name. I don't know his name.
Read it.
Here, read that because I can't even.
Yeah, read.
I don't know
we got another reader.
I'll stop with these names.
Yeah.
You hear me?
We need somebody clear and ready to read it.
Right there. So I'm gonna get right to that part. All right. So upon arrival, my body wrist camera, Sergeant Horn, I spoke with victim Darren Palin in the trauma room. Palin stated that he was stabbed by Kenneth Blame in front of 2.5 Pond Ave. Palin stated that he wished to pursue charges. Sergeant Horn provided this information in responding officers. This is what the cop saying. This is what the cop wrote on the paper. This is what
I got 15 cops saying the same thing, and I've been going back and forth to court. If you would have dismissed it, I wouldn't have been going back and forth to court. Am I right? If you would have just said, I have nothing to do with it, I wouldn't have been going to court for 2 years, my G. I don't even want to be around you. You are police, bro. You are screaming police trying to act
Hold on,
tough.
let him talk. Yep, hold on, that means go ahead.
I put to show his statement because the nigga turned himself in.
Exactly.
You know when you turned yourself in, nigga.
Exactly. I'm not running around. If you went to the police, for what? You went to the police. It's in the statement. If the police was against me, why they gonna lie? They would hide your name, bro. Come on, man. Yo, stop trying to talk about it. We seen the paperwork. Get off it, bro. Stop that tough guy stuff. I don't want to be around you, police, nothing. You a snitch, bro. Get that out your life and do your time, bro. Stop trying to set people up, bro. In Providence and everywhere else. Yeah, I know. You talking to somebody that know, bro. I was in the streets selling a lot of coke. I was the one selling weight to everybody.
You ain't got to do it.
Back then.
We ain't got to do that. We ain't got to do that.
Hey, Trap, you ready to hear this shit, bro?
Yeah, this is. This is.
You gonna screw up bird, who stands on 10 toes, nigga? I do. On every ground, nigga. For one
Then you did. But you don't want to go back to that, so you're snitching. But go ahead.
nigga. I ain't never been no rat, nigga. And like I said it to you.
Second time. I'll tell you the first time you snitched, but go ahead.
No motherfucker running around here saying no shit but you, bitch. But you. You're the only one that's running around here with
You know why? Because the paperwork, nobody's seen it, and they will, bro. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna see you talking to the police. They're gonna see it, they're gonna be able to Google it.
We gotta end
Yeah. You know why? Because he's gonna say, yo, you a bitch ass nigga. Yo, that's all he's saying. He's not speaking no facts. You a bitch ass nigga. I tried to talk to him calm, but I knew he was gonna get into this because he ain't got shit to say. You a sucker, man. Shut the fuck